Hey YouTube, two videos tonight, and the second one will be on my Walther PP. And yes, get your laughs in now because I'll be saying PP as many times as I possibly can in this video. First, alright, the Walther PP came out in 1929 from the Walther Company as a pistol for the German police forces, which of course became the PPK with the shorter grip and slide that we all know and love. And the Walther PP is a double action and single action pistol. You can get these in 22 caliber, 32, and in 380. This particular one is a 32. And just for comparison, this is a 32 ACP. This is a 9mm. So yeah, it's a bit of a size difference. Also with the 32, see if I can get closer to you. Please. Come on, camera. That doesn't want to cooperate with me. Anyway, it's a semi-rimmed cartridge. So when you're loading magazines, you had to be careful when loading them that you don't let the rim of the falling round go behind it, or you'll have rim lock, kind of like a Mosin again bolt-action rifle or an Enfield bolt-action rifle. But that's 32, which I got in these little bags like I bought from a drug dealer or something. Corona panic, you know how the ammo shortages are going. And you can get these in blued and nickel, though the blued is far more common. And I don't really want to load it in here, but that little pin there is a loaded chamber indicator. So when there's a round in the chamber, that pin will be sticking out far where you can actually feel it. You brush across it, and of course you can also see it. And this is the safety decocker that drops the hammer and also puts on safe. And slide locks back on an empty chamber, but there's no slide release, so the only way I can put the slide forward is load up a new magazine or drop the magazine and do this. And for disassembly, this one is supposed to pull it and turn to the side, but this one doesn't want to stay, so I have to do it off screen. So first you pull that, and you pull the slide back and up. So I'll have to do it off screen, stand by. Got that. It's a fixed barrel system because it's a straight blowback. The only thing holding the gun closed as it's firing is this spring and the slide. And to put it together, it's the reverse of what I just did. Let's see if I can get it on screen this time. Come on. There you go. I might as well show you the reset. The trigger is very light. Leave a little bit of take up before you hit a wall. It breaks. And reset. Right there. Very, very short reset. This particular example is a surplus one made in, I think it was 61. I have to double check that, but I think it was 61. And it was, let's see if the camera will focus for this. Maybe. There it goes. It was part of the Hessen State Police for Germany. Well, West Germany at the time. So this was some cop's carry piece. So judging by the lack of wear, it was probably a desk guy. So it probably sat in a drawer or the armory for most of its life. And also a neat little thing about this is it's one of my carry pieces. Got this crappy Amazon holster. I did order a nice leather holster. It specifically said it was for the Walther PP. And when I got it, it was for 1911. So I had to get this in a hurry because this is also going to carry it on my wedding day. So yeah, I was all suited up and I had this on me. So I kind of figured, like, well, I'm going to be wearing nice clothes. I might as well carry something nicer than my usual HKP 2000. So I had this and decided to carry my Walther. I would have carried my Luger if I can get away with it, but that thing is just too big for me to carry. And our side one is a lot of the surplus PPs have a lanyard loop right here. My particular PP did not come with one. And you already saw it in the quick look video. It came in the original alligator skin style cardboard box with all the paperwork and all that other goodness. The only thing they didn't come with was a factory target, which I'm not sure if they sent these out with factory targets or not. I'm actually tempted to get another PP that's in less nice condition to carry around more because I really don't want to carry around this one too much just because it's in such nice shape. So this is more of like an occasional carry piece, but it carries very, very nicely because it doesn't weigh all that much and it's very thin. Of course, it only holds uh, 8 rounds of 32, so it's not a lot of firepower, and 32 is not exactly a man stopper, but 32 is more like the kind of round where people generally just don't like being shot kind of rounds. Maybe put enough of these into somebody, they'll probably stop eventually. I mean, some people say 32 does diddly, but 8 rounds of 32 is a whole lot of diddly. I also wish Walther would start making these things again. I know they started making PPs again, but I don't like the finish on their, quote, blued model PPK. It's like almost like a matte paint finish. It looks very similar to those black 22 caliber PPKSs that I don't think it's Walther who makes them. I think someone else makes them for Walther. That are made of, like, I think zinc or something, and supposedly they have, on high round counts, they have a tendency of blowing up their slides. I'll put it on your side since you guys didn't get a look at it too much. Just for fun, I'll put in the holsters so you can see that. Ta-da, my crappy nylon holster. But yeah, this so far is one of my favorite pistols in my collection. It wasn't that expensive either. Any surplus PPs are still relatively affordable, and you can still find them in a lot of places. I mean, most of the shops in my area have at least 2 of these. And the one I bought from, he had 2 exactly like this, although that one had a really ugly, I don't know if it was import, I don't remember if it was import mark or serial number mark, but it was like right here, and had a little more wear to it. And he had a nickel-plated one in 380, and I'm not a particularly big fan of 380, so I went with this one just because it was a little bit nicer of the 2 blued ones. I'm also not really a big fan of nickel-plated, at least on Walthers. But yeah, I just want to show the world my PP. Bet YouTube will enjoy that one. That. Thanks for sticking around, and hope to see you again next time.